What's up guys, I am of course the Joker and I'm back again today bringing you another Cyberse deck profile. Now I've already brought you the Cyberse Structured Budget deck profile and then I also brought you the Link Strike Cyberse deck profile today, but now I'm bringing you my Otk Cyberse deck profile, which is really fun to play. It's not on a budget sadly, but I mean it's just absolutely amazing. It's really fun to play with some combos, and of course this is just my personal feelings on the deck, or this is just how I personally like to play it. And this is just really a template to help you guys out. You don't have to follow every single card, but you know, if you like it, feel free to. It's a really fun deck to play. And of course, there are going to be links to both of the budget deck profiles I just mentioned in the description down below. So if you want to check them out at the end of this video, feel free to, because they'll be just there for you guys to check out in case you don't want to run this full-on expensive version and you just want to go for more budget that's fun. That's perfectly fine, but without further ado though, let's just get on to this deck profile I designed that's really fun and I designed personally just to pull off some OTKs. So for our monster lineup, I'm going to be spamming these out right now. You know, I'm running double of every single one of these because they all have the exact same generic effect. So I'm running the double Link Slayer, the double Boot, the double Secretary, the double Converter, and the double Link In Flyer. And I'm running, and I showed you all these at the same time for two reasons. One, it's just easier for you guys, and two, the fact that they all have the exact same effect of just being able to special summon themselves out, no cost half the time. I mean, Converter, you have to control a Cyberse, and In Flyer, you have to control a Link monster. I mean, pretty much, you control no monsters, you normal summon a monster, you control a Cyberse, and you control a particular Link. So it's pretty much the same thing. Like, as long as you control one monster that's a Cyberse, or you control one Link monster, you're going to be able to bring out all these cards pretty easily. But the reason I'm only running two of each is because it's a hard once per turn effect, which does suck. I mean, if they made this a non-once per turn, this deck would be so much more powerful, but it would also be very cringy to anyone that wants to duel you. I mean, that's just the way Konami made it, so that's why I'm running double of every single one of these. If you don't want to run the OTK version, you feel free to run three of most of these cards if you really want to. But moving on from that, I'm running the triple Balancer Lord because being able to do an additional summon is always useful. The double Draco Net because the play with the double Digitron is just really fun to play. I mean, you can go Balancer Lord, do an additional summon, Draco Net, do Draco Net's effect, special summon, then you can special summon any of these cards I mentioned before, and you just go for more plays from there. Then I'm still actually running the double Dot, and the reason I'm running double Dot is I feel this card is just absolutely great. And the reason I find it absolutely great because, you know, you just either banish or you send it to graveyard, but no matter what, that turn you're bringing it back at least once. So that's why I'm running two. I mean, you'll find out why I run two of these later on when I get into the spells, but I mean, I just really like running the card, so that's why I'm running it at two. Then I'm running the one Stack Reviver because being able to cycle is always great. I'm only running the one. I mean, it's a once per duel effect. I mean, you can bump this up to two if you really wanted to and didn't want to run Dot, but it's just personal choice. And then for the last monster in this deck that isn't a Cyberse, but of course if you've seen my previous videos, you know this would be coming, and that is the triple Jester because Jester is just absolutely amazing. It's a free special summon. You don't have to control any Cyberse, but sadly you can only control one, but I mean you can special Link, special another, and just keep on going. So I feel this card is just going to be a really great staple for all those Link spam heavy decks. So that's why I'm going to be running three of this card in a lot of my Link spam decks. Then moving on to the spells, I'm running the double one-time passcode because it special summons a Cyberse token, which is just classified as a normal monster, so you can go for your Link Spider if you wanted to. The double Gold Sarcophagus because you can either banish Balancer if you want to do a special summon, or you can banish your Dot to go for that play. And this is why I run the double of a lot of these cards, and I even run double of Dot. I'm running that triple Pot of Desires. Now the reason I'm running triple Pot of Desires, as well as triple Into the Void, as well as triple Dark World Dealings, is purely and simply just for that draw power. I mean, Pot of Desires gives you that +1, Into the Void makes this deck go down to a 37 card deck, and Dark World Dealings is just in case you get a double of any of those cards I say that you can only special summon one, you can use Dark World Dealings, send it, and then get something hopefully even better, which I seem to really do a lot of when I use this card. So that's why I'm running 3 of every single one of them. I mean, it just really helps out me in this deck, so that's why I run 3. I mean, you don't have to, but I find it really does help you guys. It really does help me out. Then for that board wipe, I'm still running that double Cosmic Cyclone and the 1 Dark Hole and the 1 Regeki for that board wipe. So that's it for the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck. Now the extra deck is purely and simply just all links because, I mean, you won't be going for many XZs in this deck simply because a lot of them don't share the exact same level. I mean, you've got level 3s, but a lot of the time you want to be going for links. So that's why I run this lineup of links. So I'm running the double Firewall Dragon and the 1 Magician because, you know, it just bounces cards back to their hand, which is always fun. Then I'm running the 1 Encode Talker and the double Decode Talker. I run double Decode because he's easier to bring out. I won't be bringing out 2, but I mean, he's just really fun. And the 1 Encode in case I want to bring that out. Then I'm running the double Trigate Wizard in case I want to go for a lot of those kind of plays of just lapping them with each other. Then I'm running double Honeybot. Now, I mean, you could always go take out 1 Decode and put in a 3rd Honeybot, but that's completely up to you guys if you want to do that. Then I'm running the double Proxy for that protection. Double Link Spider because you've got enough normal monsters in this deck and going for those plays. And then the 1 Binary Sorceress purely and simply because she's easy to bring out. So that's it for the main and the extra deck. And before I go onto the side, yes, I am not running Signet Backdoor. Now, I want to explain why I'm not running Signet Backdoor before I go into the side deck. Before you guys comment down below why am I running this, it's purely and simply because when I was testing this deck out, I didn't use this combo enough. So that's why I'm just not running it. It's like, you guys can feel free to run it. I mean, if you don't want to run the OTK version and you want to go for more of a stall version, this card's really great. And you can always banish Dot, you can banish your Lance, your Balancer if you really wanted to. But I mean, I'm already doing that with Gold Sarcophagus. I'm already doing that with Dark World Dealings of sending them to the grave and doing a lot of those combos. So that's why I'm just not running Signet Backdoor. But if you're not running the OTK version, definitely run Signet Backdoor because it can really help you out. But now moving on to the extra deck and the side deck. And as I've said in previous videos, it is all personal choice. This is just a bunch of side deck cards that are really useful in this deck that can really help you guys out. But as always, I mean, it depends on what you guys are facing in your current locals, what you're facing in your current meta and all that. So I mean, we've got currently Pendulum, so watch out for them. That's why there's a few. That's why I've got the double Cosmic Cyclone in this deck, and I've also got the triple Dimensional Barrier in this extra deck, because I mean, it just depends on what you're facing in your current locals. I mean, Pendulum Magicians, I feel they're going to be coming back really, really powerful. So I mean, triple Dimensional Barrier, or at least 2, is really going to help you guys out. But as I've said in previous videos, if you guys don't know what to face or you don't know how to face it, feel free to comment down below. Of course, as always, I'll be happy to help you guys. I mean, you can message me on Discord, Twitter, Facebook, and any of those. And of course, all of those will be in the link. It will be in the description down below. Links to them, of course. So if you guys want quick and easy advice, and apart from using YouTube comments and all that, just feel free to comment me on any of those devices, any of those networks, and of course, I'll be happy to help you. But with this side deck, I also, just as some help and some fun, I mean, the 1 Maxi, the double Kaijus because they just get over annoying cards, Ghost Ogre because it does the same thing, Storming Mirror Force because in case they attack me directly, it's just a nice way to stop them. I mean, Storming Mirror Force, it's not like Drowning Mirror Force where they have to attack directly, and it's not like Mirror Force where they are instantly destroyed. So I mean, a lot of those decks that they can't be destroyed, I mean, Storming Mirror Force really does just pop them back. But I mean, you wouldn't probably use this against Pendulum, that's why Dimensional Barrier is always helpful. And then that Solemn Brigade because it is always useful in a lot of decks. And I mean, if you're not running in your main deck and you've got the chance to actually run the Solemn Brigade, run it in your side deck because it's always going to help you out. I mean, just with this deck, I chose to pick my nurse tokens. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of different tokens that I make myself. I mean, these are just my nurse tokens. Found some designs and I just put them all together. I mean, they look really nice, so that's why I'm running these. But I mean, that's actually it for this deck profile video. I mean, If you guys want me to make another video of doing the combos, I'm not going to do combos at the end of this video this time because it's running on 10 minutes. So I mean, I don't want to be too long. So that's why this is actually the end of this video. And as I said, if there are any decks, tips, or anything you guys want me to make, feel free to comment your ideas down below. Of course, I'll be happy to make them if I'm able to. Or if you guys want to chat or anything, you can contact me on those social networks I mentioned before. And as always, I hope you guys have fun dueling. And of course, till the next video, till then, that of course ends it for me, the Joker.